Waiting for. I said to celebrate my 1,000th subscriber on my vlog that I would do a question and answer session about anything you wanted, and to just send me a tweet or post it on my vlog and ask me anything, and I would try to answer it for you. So here I am, the moment you've been waiting for. I'm going to try to answer every question you've ever had about me. We'll do the best we can. I'm going to start with the Twitter questions because I was able to find my tweet. It says officially 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. To celebrate, send me your Q&A and I will answer it in my next vlog. So here I am. Questions. Okay, Tigerlick28X on Twitter says, what is your favorite and least favorite workout? Favorite workout, rock climbing, and you should know that. Rock climbing is my absolute favorite thing to do, and the least favorite thing, oh my god, squats. Oh, I hate squats with a passion. They should die in hell. Squats, yes, least favorite. Most favorite though, rock climbing. Love it, absolutely love it. Kills my nails. Sometimes puts little bruises all over my legs because I suck at it sometimes, but definitely my favorite. Good question. Thanks, Tigerlick. Okay, hold on. Here we go. The next one. Okay. Oh my gosh, Money Man says, I came up with 2 Q&As for you. Money Man 10K. Will you play Carmen Sandiego on Twitch? And will you play Math Blaster? Oh my gosh. Somebody must have heard me on webcam before. Okay, I have, when I was a kid, I used to play tons and tons of video games, and I think I've said it on webcam before that one of my favorite games as a child on computer was Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego and Math Blaster Plus. That's what they were. Okay, so my mom, she believed that if you're going to play on the computer as a child, you need to play nothing but like educational games. That's the truth. So all growing up, that's all I had was educational games, which, hey, was not a bad thing. So I had Math Blaster Plus and Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego. So if I ever got the chance to play them again, oh my god, it would just be like childhood memories. So it'd be kind of fun. Thanks for the question, Money Man. Okay, here we go. Question. Okay, Miles Austin XXX. He wants to know, when did you know you wanted to do porn? I had no idea. I honestly never thought I would do porn, like in my entire life. I'm educated. I have a master's degree in accounting. I hold a CPA certificate, but I currently don't practice. I'll probably keep the certificate because I know one day I'll be old and ugly, and when that happens I'll probably go back to accounting because it's something I really did like to do, and I'm good with numbers. I love sex. It just happens to be that I'm good at it, maybe, or that people like what they see. Somebody saw me and said you should do porn, and they gave my number to somebody who gave them my number, and agents started calling me and said this is what you need to do. The money's pretty damn good in porn if you work your ass off. I work really, really hard. Like, I'm non-stop working. I'm always on webcam. If I'm not on webcam, I'm tweeting or I'm Instagramming or I'm vlogging. And when I'm not doing that, I'm traveling, and then I'm doing porn and I'm doing content for my website. And when I'm not doing that, I'm uploading content to websites. I'm downloading stuff so that I can edit it to put it up on content. I'm texting people and Snapchatting, and I have a store where I'm uploading, you know, used bras and stuff like that so that you guys can buy them. I mean, I'm literally always working, and the hours are crazy, but you know what, it's tons of fun. And you know how they always said the American dream is you work your ass off and you can really have the American dream. It's so true. Like, I love what I do, and I love the industry and things like that, and really it's just as hard as you work is how much you put in is how much you're going to get out. And I know that I only have a few short years to wow you guys before you get tired of me or before I get old and ugly. So I just know that I only have a few short years, so let's make the most of them. Let's do as much as I possibly can in that time. So I just started a year and a half ago. It seems like a long year and a half, that's for sure. It seems like it's gone by really fast, and I hope the next 5 years or 7 years or however long I have left are just fantastic. Thank you very much for the question, Miles Austin XXX. Okay. Okay, Mentor. Mentor asked me a question on Twitter. He says, what was one scene that I did that I was sad it ended because it was so good? All right, Pure Mature, Art of Flesh with Preston Parker. That one was really good. Naughty America with Johnny Castle, the Naughty Office. That was amazing. Yeah, those two right off the top of my head, one of my favorites. Usually Brazzers videos, they're like of my favorite ones. I love the acting in it. I love that I really get into character. So pretty much any Brazzers scene that I've done, like, I didn't want it to end. When I was done, I was still horny. I was like, oh my God, we gotta keep going. Like, but I can say that about a lot of scenes. But yeah, so those are a couple. I hope that makes sense. And thank you, Mentor, for your question. Let's see. Mentor asked a follow-up question that said, have you ever wanted to do an Amazon scene? I'm not really sure what you mean. If you mean like outdoor scene, sure. But I'm not really sure what you mean. So I'm sorry if I didn't answer that correctly. Okay, question. Okay, Rosny Avila. He would like to know, have I met Jaden James or Audrey Batoni? I don't think I've met either of them. I'm trying to remember who all the different people are. I've met a lot of people in the industry, but I don't think I've met either of them. But thank you for your question. I hope that I meet just so many people. It's fun to get to know everybody, and everybody has such unique personalities, and I look forward to it. Let's see. Question. James Robert IV. Okay, your question is this. If you had a chance to have a day with an idol of yours, who would it be, and what would you do? An idol. Wow, an idol? I can't even think of somebody that I idolize. I guess if it really had to be anybody, it would be a superstar of some kind. Maybe somebody like Angelina Jolie, maybe somebody like Cindy Crawford, maybe somebody like just somebody who's super famous, like super famous. And I would probably ask them, I'd want to hang out with them. I'd kind of want to see what their life was like to be followed around, the paparazzi and things like that. And then I'd probably ask them, how do they live their life? Like, how do they deal with the popularity, the going to the gym? Do they feel like they always have to be made up and look spectacular before they leave? I'd ask them those kinds of questions, because there is something to be said about when you're recognized in public by people that you don't know. There's so much judgment. And people maybe don't always intend it for ill, like they don't judge you poorly, but some people do. And that's got to be a really hard thing to deal with, to see something, or see a bad picture of yourself, to see somebody slam you and trash you in the Inquirer or something like that. So I'd probably ask them how they deal with it, because I'm a nice person, and so I think nice of most people in the world. But I know there's people out there that just they want the gossip, and they want all the information, and then they're going to turn it to some kind of horrible thing. And I just want to know how they deal with that. I, thankfully, have not really had that yet. It might happen behind my back, but for the most part, people are really nice to me, and I hope it stays that way, because I'm nice back. Kill you with kindness, right? Thanks, James Robert, for your question. I really appreciate it. I think that's it for the questions on Twitter. I know you have more. I know. So we'll keep on doing this. I enjoy it. Let me go through the comments and questions on my YouTube blog. Now that I have 1,000 subscribers, I've got several people that have left questions. Andrian, his name's called Andronachuk. He one day ago asked the question, here's the scenario. So you're on death row, you bludgeoned to death an overly obsessive stalker type person who bombarded my mailbox and oil canvas paintings and us getting married, something like that. I bludgeoned him to death, apparently. What do I request for my last meal and why? Cookies and milk, probably like a chocolate chip cookie and a big glass of skim milk. Hey, that's what you asked, you know? I don't think I could kill anybody though. I don't, especially not bludgeon someone to death. Ew, gross. Yeah, not for me. But thank you for the question anyway. Okay, hold on, let me go through and see if there's any more. Okay, TFRE3927 asked me if I've ever tried the Lilo Smart Wand. It's different than the Hitachi, but they wanted to know if I've ever tried it, and no, the answer is no, but I'd love to. Maybe I should put it on my Amazon wish list. If I put it on my Amazon wish list, would you buy it for me? But I'd love to. I'm always good for trying new sex toys. I use a lot of them. A lot of them. Okay, hold on. Okay, so 3 days ago, WE699 asked me what kind of car do I have. You can't see it right here. Yes, you can. It's right there. I have a purple Mini Cooper. It's like a 2007 Mini Cooper. It's paid off. One of my favorite things about it. The top comes down. Another favorite thing about it. And it's not completely beautiful on the inside, which makes me feel better because sometimes I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to keep it perfect. I like keeping my things nice, but sometimes it's hard. And so if I had like a super brand new Porsche or some expensive car, I feel like I would not treat it with the perfection it deserves for being such a good car. So I kind of like having an old paid off car because if it gets nicked, it's okay. If I slam the door with my foot because my hands are full, it's okay. If I park it in the rain and it gets hailed on, it's okay. I mean, I'm going to be taking it to the airport. I'm going to be stuffing my bag inside and out of it all the time. So I don't want a brand new, shiny, beautiful car. I want something that I can live in. Thanks for asking, WE699. Okay, I think it's almost done. I'm looking. Okay. I have a question from Aaron Porter. He says, hold on, I thought you didn't like chocolate. Now you're teaching me how to make chocolate cake. I did a YouTube vlog where I taught you how to make chocolate pie. And just so you know, chocolate pie is not chocolate cake. Chocolate pie is simply chocolate pudding with whipped cream in it. It's actually really light. It's not super sweet. You put it in a graham cracker crust, and it's actually really light. It's fat-free, low calorie. It's like, so it's actually good for you. I mean, not good for you, but you know, it's not bad for you. And yes, I drink it or I eat it with a great big glass of milk. Milk is my favorite food. But yes, I'll teach you how to cook chocolate pie. And it's really good. Make some for me sometime and then refrigerate it so it's nice and set, and I'll come have a slice of pie with you. Let's see. I'm going down the last of these to see if anybody else is. Okay, I did have a question from Lil Will 3 days ago. He said, hi Annabelle, what's your workout routine? Do you have one? I ask because you have a tight figure. Sweet. One, thank you. I work really hard. I work really hard on my body. I eat very healthy. Like I said, skim milk, low-fat foods, lots of grilled chicken, lots of protein. I eat really healthy, but I also work out several times a week. Right now I'm on my 30-day squat challenge. So I know I should have been done 2 days ago, but I got a little bit behind with the traveling. So I'm not done with it yet, but I'm almost done with the 30-day squat challenge. I do Annabellpeaksxx all the time. Like I know the whole routine by memory, so I do it all the time. Probably 3 times a week. So my abs are really strong, but it also keeps my stomach flat, so I like that. And I love to run. That's about it. I mean, I don't have a super huge exercise routine. I do chest exercises, so I do like, I don't know, bench press type stuff, because if your chest has muscles underneath your boobs stay perky for longer, and I like perky boobs. And I love to do things that elongate your body, so I do a lot of, not really yoga, but I do a lot of stretching of my legs because I was a gymnast, and I do, like I said, P90X, and I do the yoga type exercises for the stomach where you elongate your spine, because it's good for you. There, that's it. I really don't have any secrets for working out. Working out is hard. You do it a lot. You eat healthy, and you keep a tight figure, and then you just don't allow yourself. Like, I don't even eat unhealthy all that often. Every once in a while I'll have like one cookie if I'm having a little sweet moment, or I usually indulge in extra bread. I love bread. I eat the hell out of it. But I honestly just, when I see fattening food, like my head has been trained to say, ew, that's gross, because I'm gonna have to do 2 miles of running to work that off. It's not worth it. Like, in my mind, that's what I tell myself, and then I'm not hungry for it anymore. So maybe you can just, maybe there's my secret. I've turned myself off to fattening foods. Anyway, you guys are wonderful. Thank you, Lil Will, for your question. I think I'm almost done. Okay, Matto Novak wants to know, why don't I make a fleshlight? I did a YouTube video on a clone a pussy. It was really fun. I really love to clone my pussy. It's beautiful. I love the way it turns out. Fleshlight is a brand, and they have to want you. So I hope one day I have a fleshlight. I hope one day I'm popular enough and you guys request me enough that they make an Annabellpeaksxx fleshlight. But until then, I can only do what I can do, and I can do a clone a pussy. If you don't know what a clone a pussy is, I do have a vlog on my YouTube channel showing you how I made it, and at the very end of it I show you what it looks like so that you can see, and you can literally purchase them from my store. I get every order from my store, so when you order it, I see it, I make one, and then I send it out to you. Let's see. Frederick Rosu said, "Hi Anna, can you make a video to explain how women can squirt? I think you're a good teacher, and I'd also like to see you review a sex toy called Womanizer 500 Pro. Maybe I will do that one of these days. Thank you for your question. Maybe I can have a little thing about how you squirt. So it's more of a practice makes perfect. Okay. Francisco 4 days ago said, "Adios pantalones. Are you learning Spanish, Anna?" No, I'm not. I saw Adios pantalones on a t-shirt for somebody, and I was like, oh my god, I want that shirt. It was awesome. It was wonderful. Let's see. I think that might be it. Yes, that's it. Oh wait, hold on. That was just a week ago. I'm just looking through to make sure there's no other questions. Okay, question from Frederick Rousseau. He asked a question earlier. Can I talk about virtual reality and porn, and have I ever shot a scene with that technology? one, the answer is no, I haven't shot one of those yet. But when I was at AVN this year in January, I did watch a virtual reality porn, like with the little glasses and everything, and I really think that it might not be the full future of porn, because I think there's always going to be something to be said about regular videos. It's kind of like 3D movies at the movie theater. Some people love them, some people don't. I personally don't like them, they give me a headache. But I see the fun in them for, you know, different kinds of movies. So I definitely see how virtual reality porn is gonna be in the world, and I'd really love to do it. I saw one, I thought it was pretty neat. It did make me feel like I was right there, like I could reach out and touch her ass and things like that. It was pretty fun. And that's it. I just went down the rest of the list and there's not a single other question out there. Those were easy questions. They were. They really were. I enjoy talking about things. I'm pretty flattered and honestly surprised that people want to know so much about me, because in the end, I feel like I'm just a regular chick who loves sex and who you like to watch on video. Pretty down to earth, pretty normal, not really full of drama, you know. And so sometimes I feel like the average girl, but I see how sometimes you just want to know a little bit more about me, so I'm always here to answer your questions. Find me on webcam. I'm on Chatterbait in my free cams a lot, and if you find me on there, people ask me questions all night long, before, during, after shows. It's a lot of fun. I'll do this again. You guys are awesome. Thanks for enjoying my time with me. This is my front porch, and as you can see, it's freaking gorgeous outside. So I'm going to shut off the camera, and then I'm probably going to pop the lid to that monster can that's right next to the camera, and I'm going to sit out here and maybe read a couple more pages of my book before I go inside for the night. I'm going to snag a couple more minutes of freedom and tranquility and peace before I go back to the real world of, I don't know, uploading shit and getting more work done. So I love you guys a lot. If it wasn't for you watching, I wouldn't be here and wouldn't get to do what I love to do. So I'm glad you like what I do. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.